You might have seen this effect on the videos of big content creator and you might have thought to get this in your videos. So let's start. But first you will need 4 things. I will tell you how to get these 4 things. First, open pexels.com on your Chrome browser and type free background texture photos there. You will get millions of them. You will have to choose one of them. I will choose that because it looks like a newspaper and I will download it from there. And for overlay videos I will also search it on the pixels, and once I get overlay video I will download it. And for news headline I will open the website from which I am copying news, and then I will open snipping tool, and I will open snipping tool to screenshot that. And I will first sketch the news title, and I will save it on my PC. I have already saved it, so I will proceed down to snipping news headlines. Only a few headlines are needed, so you will sketch it and also save it on your PC. And then one thing we will need is a news logo, and I will choose BBC for this time. So we will search for BBC and I got a logo there. I will save it. I have already saved it, so you will have to save it. Now we will open the Premiere Pro screen and I will drag all these items in the project there, and then I will drag the first thing here. The first thing would be background texture, and I will drag it there. And on the background texture I will drag the news title, and I will adjust the news title according to its position and scale. And then I will drag the news headline, and I will also scale it according to the title. And now this looks like something good. I will also drag the BBC News logo there and scale it according to the news title, and I will drag it on the top of the news title so that it looks visible. And there it is, there it's look good. And the second thing we will do is to change the blending mode of news and headlines. I will choose multiply this time, and multiply is good. The next thing we will do is to search for color mate and choose the color you want to highlight your news with. I will choose yellow color, and then I will drag the yellow color there on the news on the top of all layers, and then I will adjust it so that it looks like a highlighter. According to, I will highlight the first line of the headlines. I will drag it there according to its position, and once it is set we will change its blending mode to multiply so that it look like that the news is highlighted. Now I will search in effects for crop, and I will drag that effect on the highlighter layer, and then I will put a keyframe on the first, and then I will change its value to 100, and then after a few seconds I will change its value back to 0 so that the highlighters look like it's going like an animation. You can see that it's now looking like an animation. I will pick the highlighter to, now it's look like a good animation, and we will make it a little bit quick. For this we have to drag the keyframe a little bit back, and once this is completed we will select all the layers here, and we will also drag the overlay here. And for the overlay we will have to adjust these layers. We have to drag the overlay over the first layer. For this we have to drag all the layers here, and we will change the overlay to blending mode to overlay, and I will have to drag the overlay layer on this bottom of texture layer so that I will adjust it. Now that's look good. Now the overlay is adjusted on the top of background texture, not on the news. So I will nest these 5 layers and I will name it as a nested sequence. And then what changes I will apply will be applied in the nested videos. Now it's look like good. Now we will apply an effect on this nested sequence, and this effect will be basic 3D. We will search for it and drag it in the nested sequence, and once it is applied we will put a keyframe on the tilt, swivel and position, and then we will change the value of keyframe to something like -11 so that it's look like a bit adjusted, and also change the position of tilt and distance to image so that it's look like a bit attractive. You can adjust it according to your need. Yeah, this looks like something good. Also adjust position so that the black portion disappears. You can see that there is black portion there, so we will adjust it with position so that it disappears, and it's look like something good. Now we will drag the playback ahead and we will adjust the keyframe according to it. We will change the keyframe position to the other side, tilt position to other side, and swivel also to other side, and distance to image a little bit more. You can see that it's looking good. Now also adjust position keyframe if you think that it is a little bit disappearing. So now it looks like something good. Now the final thing is to check it. A little bit adjustment more is needed. I will show you the final results and you can set the keyframes according to your needs, whatever you need. I'm just setting what I need, and you can see that it is. We will render it, then I will show you. Mhm. Once it is rendered, you can see the result, that how attractive it is looking. So this was all. Hope you like it. Make sure to subscribe the channel and like the video,